Hi and welcome to my video. Here's a recipe for Sevian Upma, which is a light and savory dish made from vermicelli noodles. Let's take a look at the ingredients. You're going to need 1 cup of vermicelli noodles, and if you get the kind that are really long, be sure to break them into small pieces. You'll also need 1 medium onion, finely chopped, 1 large tomato, diced, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of black mustard seeds, 2 to 3 curry leaves, 1 teaspoon of ghee, 1 tablespoon of oil, and salt to taste. The first step is to boil the vermicelli. So add some water to a saucepan and bring it up to a boil. Once the water is boiling, add the vermicelli and allow it to cook uncovered for 5 minutes or until soft. Now this doesn't take very long to cook, so don't go too far away from it. And once the vermicelli is cooked, strain it and run it under cold water to prevent it from cooking even more in its own heat. Then transfer the vermicelli to a bowl and put it aside for use a little later. Now it's time to prepare the remaining ingredients. Heat the oil in a non-stick wok. You can check the temperature of the oil by adding 1 of the curry leaves, and if it crackles right away, then that means that the oil is hot enough. Once the oil is hot enough, add the mustard seeds and the remaining curry leaves. You can give the seeds and leaves a little push with your spatula and then add the onions and allow them to cook until they're translucent. Once they're translucent, you can add the tomatoes. Stir to incorporate the onions and tomatoes and then add the turmeric and red chili powder. Combine the spices and allow the mixture to cook until the tomatoes are nice and mushy. Once the tomatoes are nice and soft and mushy, turn off the stove and remove the wok from the heat. Now all we have to do is assemble and garnish the dish. So add the cooked vermicelli to the tomato and onion mixture. Add the ghee and gently combine the ingredients by folding them together. And I do recommend folding because stirring might actually break up the noodles even more. They're very tender and delicate. Now all you have to do is adjust the salt if necessary, and this next part is optional, but you can garnish this with a little freshly chopped coriander for some added color. Now your dish is done, so you can go ahead and transfer it to a bowl. I'm using this beautiful hand-painted bowl that was a gift to me from one of my very awesome students. And I also decided to add a little bit more color, and I garnished with some freshly chopped spring onion. But again, that's completely optional. Now this recipe will probably serve about 3 or 4 people, and it's a great option for breakfast or for a light lunch. I will actually eat it at any time of day. And here are some variations. When you make this, feel free to add other vegetables like bell peppers, peas, corn kernels, pretty much anything. You can also replace ghee with a little bit of olive oil or any type of vegan substitute that you're comfortable with. If you wanted a little kick, you could add some green or red chili pepper. You can also add a dash of black pepper and a squeeze of lemon if you like a little bit of tanginess. For more recipes, definitely stay tuned, but also for some very exciting updates about what's coming next for Eating to Live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!